guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melody, and today I'm lighting a candle. I've got my bullet journal, and I'm about to start bullet journaling for the month of February 2023. So let's get started, shall we? We've got a cute little theme coming up for today. It's very easy, I dare say. Not hard at all. I am listening to the Bromance Book Club while I bullet journal today. I really love this book. I thought it was so cute and sweet. But anyway, this month's theme is going to be Love Never Melts, aka it's a wintry love theme with snowmen. I thought this was a really cute idea. I actually saw a sugar cookie decorated to say Love Never Melts with some snowman sugar cookies, and that really inspired this bullet journal. If you didn't know, I work at a bakery. There's sugar cookies everywhere, and one of the decorators inspired me this month, I guess you could say. So here on the left, I'm starting with the biggest illustration that we have for this month, and it's just two snowmen holding stick hands, which is really cute. Snowmen are one of the easiest things to draw. I feel like we all drew snowmen in our youth, so it's very nostalgic. It's very easy. You can dress them however you want. I gave one a top hat and the other one a scarf and a pom-pom hat, I guess. And that's really it. It doesn't get much simpler than snowmen, to be honest. And I am not doing anything super fancy for font this month. I'm just doing some cursive, and that's basically it. Like, nothing super fancy except for the Y, kind of curls up and under the title this month. That's all. There's not a lot of drawing. Like I said, this is a super easy month. And here I have a little helper. Her name is Fallon. She wanted to sit on my lap and watch me draw, and she decided to help me a few times, which was super cute. I absolutely adore her. There's your little comedic relief for this video, a little cuteness overload. For the rest of this spread, I pretty much am just coloring in with my Tombow water-based markers. These guys are my go-to, they don't bleed through, and I'm pretty much sticking to 3 colors this month. I'll have those colors listed in the description box if you're curious. Here I'm using my kind of maroon color to add some more text, and I'm just coloring them in. I'm really sticking to this color theme this month to keep it coherent throughout all the spreads and everything, and it's very Valentine's, which I'm a sucker for Valentine's, guys. I really like it. I love the colors of Valentine's Day. I like how it celebrates love and everything. So here I'm coming at you with another warm, lovey-dovey theme for February. I guess I do use orange for the carrot noses, so there is a pop of orange in this theme. Yeah, but other than that, like I said, just cursive lettering that I thicken certain lines to make it look more like calligraphy. And other than that, this page is pretty much done. I'm just working on my calendar right now. There are some changes I will be making, and you will see that at the end of the video. I just add some more details because I felt like it was kind of plain otherwise. Now we are moving on to the second spread. This is my books read page, and it's going to be a pretty simple one this time. I just have some more cursive up top, books read, and if you're new here, I always do my books read page the same. I have 6 boxes for 6 books where I can keep track of the title, the author, and a little description and a rating. So here you can see them coming to life. I am making the background pink again for this page. I'm pretty much doing a pink background on all the pages just to make it more interesting than just leaving it white, you know what I mean? So I do have a lot of pink this theme. It took me a minute to decide what to do with these boxes to get them to pop a little bit more, and I ended up deciding to go with these little hearts to be the border. I don't even know if you can see them very well, but they are just little hearts, and they do take a little while to do, but I think the overall effect is really, really cute. Look at that transition. I feel like I did a good job with that one. But yeah, I think it just adds a good, texture, a little bit more depth to the page. Having that darker maroon color really helps when you're doing, monochromatic themes. You need to make sure that you bring in some depth. So that's where maroon comes in. And now I'm just working on the calligraphy at the top. And now you'll start to see me, well, first I'm erasing, which is a big part of bullet journaling, and now you'll see I've got out my white gel pen, and this is the start of me deciding to do snowflakes on all the pages. It is so hard to see these in these clips. Like, the snowflakes are just very pale against the, the pale pink, so it's a detail that you really notice and appreciate in person. Oh, and there's some washi tape. Surprise! I feel like that's no surprise to anybody, but I end up putting washi tape on like almost all my monthly spreads. And I added that black washi tape because I felt like I needed a border, and also it added more to the value contrast, having some more black on the spreads. Now I'm moving on to my goals and weekly plans page. You see I'm drawing out my little sketch of a coffee cup with a little cappuccino inside. The cappuccino has the cappuccino art on top in the shape of a heart, and also the steam rising from the hot coffee is also shaped like a heart. Why not? And here I am again, just filling in the background with the same pale pink. Gotta be cohesive. And yeah, the goals page is nothing new from me. I have had a goals page for a while, but the weekly plans page is new, something I'm still kind of trying out. I think I like it. We'll see. But this is pretty much it. A lot of calendars and just the one illustration of a coffee cup. So I've colored the table maroon, and then there's a bit of a jump there, but I've added some more detail to the steam. And now I'm going in with another color, a new color. This is just soft brown, and I'm using that to color in the coffee color. And other than that, that pretty much completes the illustration of the cappuccino. And then I go in with just a few more details with my white gel pen. I do my Sunday through Saturday with that white gel pen on the dark maroon there. As you can see, I'll go in and finesse the titles, make it, thicken the lines here and there, and then I add some snowflakes. And that pretty much wraps up that page. Oh yeah, and don't forget the washi tape. Can never forget the washi tape. Here is a more detailed shot of me making snowflakes. They're really easy. You can't really mess up a snowflake. I feel like you can do a lot of different things and it'll still, you know, come across as a snowflake. But for this theme, I pretty much just did a cross and then a smaller X, like right over the cross, with some like diamonds at the tips or some circles at the tips or whatever. You saw what I was doing. And now we're moving on to the final spread. This one is going to include my February favorite read over on the right. And then on the left, I'm going to do sort of a tentative TBR, I guess. But right now I'm working on this cute snowman. We have to bring another snowman into this theme, you know, into this spread to tie it all together. And this snowman has earmuffs and a scarf. And I'm currently just coloring in just the right side of the page this time with that pale pink background color. I'm going to leave the left side white, and you'll see why. But I'm still working on the snowman a little bit. I decided to make sure that the snowman kind of crosses that center border and is on both sides of the page. I think doing illustrations that, you know, cross that center line really just kind of bring the entire spread together in a way that's really nice. And I've got the tiny heart border there again for where I will be pasting a picture of my February favorite read once I know what that is. And now I'm working on the left side of the page. I'm writing romances to read at the top. I'm not necessarily planning on reading all of these books that I'm going to eventually write down on this page. It's not necessarily my February TBR or anything, but I just wanted a list of romance books that are, you know, on my radar that I could possibly read sometime in the future, whether it be in February or not. So I'm just including some lines there to make my list, and I'm including some hearts. And I'm just being kind of random with them, to be honest. Kind of a jump there, but it is time for the final flip through. I really love my final flip throughs. You can really see all the things I added. For example, this page before you never saw the washi tape border and you never saw the snowflakes that I added. A lot of little snowflakes, little dots, and bigger snowflakes, and you can see them much better in these close-up shots, but it is just a subtle detail. They're not too busy because, like I said, that pale pink background doesn't allow the white to pop too much, so it's never too busy, if that makes sense. And now on to the books read spread. Not much has changed here. You pretty much saw it all, but at the bottom there I just added a little, I don't even think you can call it a quote. It says, "And they lived happily ever after." You could call it a cliche. It's a romance cliche, but I just felt like I needed something down there, and that's what I put. This spread really looks different, I think, in the close-ups. You can truly see the details in the cappuccino and the steam and the snowflakes I added. It just makes a big difference for sure, seeing this spread up close. Now we are on to the fourth and final spread. Again, it's a little bit different than what you last saw. I added this quote down here by the snowman where I had some empty space, and I'm really glad I did. And the quote says, "Love me through the winter time until I fall asleep, tucked into the glowing space where souls forever meet." And I just love that quote. I can't remember who it's by. I was going to write it down and I forgot. Typical. But I really love it. I think it's sweet. It definitely fits this theme. And honestly, it wraps up this bullet journal video pretty dang well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some good ideas, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!